Welcome back. 2 climate-resilient model homes donated to families in Marigot have been completed. That project is a collaboration between the Dominica Charity Foundation and the HR Projects of Switzerland. On Friday, GIS News visited the project site for these homes as finishing touches were being done. We spoke to project organizer and caretaker of the Marigot constituency, Dayton Baptist, who gave specifications of the model homes.
The structure is 20 by 26, make out of 4 by 4 and 1 by 6 and 4 by 8 and screws. And it also is the model of the first time homes where we use the mortise and tie, and we use these screws and tie each one of the joint. So I can say it can resist some form of hurricane, category 5 if possible. So it's a very good structure that I can recommend for our country at this time.
Project manager of the Dominica Charity Foundation HR Project of Switzerland, Hans-Rudolf, explained that the wooden structures are built to withstand major hurricanes.
It's a fully wooden structure, joints and holes and put all together. And even we have these iron bars to screw it everything together. So it's really hurricane resistant. If something is going to happen in a hurricane, then it will not fall apart. The most thing that can happen here is it takes the whole house and plays it on another on another situation if it's not properly mounted to the foundation. But if you have a proper foundation and you can really bolt it down, then I guarantee really a safe house in a hurricane situation.
Baptist added that those structures are also built with consideration of seismic activity.
The structure is also built to withstand even earthquake. Because of the type of screws that we use, it's very flexible. It could move with the movements of the soil, according to how the earthquake, how the soil is rocking. The building won't collapse. These screws will hold it together, they won't break. They will flex with the movements of the soil. So it is a structure that can also stand with earthquake.
For Dominicans doubtful of the strength of the wooden model buildings, Hans-Rudolf had this to say.
The wood has to be completely pressure treated, so against termites, that's probably the main concern about we have. But if that is all right, then I think wooden houses are absolutely a solution for this country here.
He explained that even with considering damages from animals such as termites, the local woods of Dominica are mostly naturally resistant to such, and guarantees the recipient families would now be living in a safe dwelling. One family is a 6-member household, while the other is a household of 4.
The people who are going to move in here, they live in a makeshift home in camp, and it's a family of 4. And the other one is a family of 6. They also live in a makeshift home in Sam's Quarter.
The vision of the caretaker of the Marigot constituency is to erect a number of these homes for families still in need from passage of Hurricane Maria.
My hope is that I would love to see in the future that at least if we could, just like how they build a village in Pitchley, if we could build a village in Marigot with these sort of houses, that would be very good, because the wood itself, the sea blast can't do it anything. The structure itself, the sea blast won't do it anything, and I think it falls in line with the natural ambience of the community, you know. So instead of having to, people feel that wooden structures are not won't do well in Dominica, but it's one of the best structures I can recommend for Dominica, especially these sort of model homes, you know. So I believe I would want to see that if government could acquire some of these homes and let us put a nice little village in the community of Marigot.
Each home took approximately 1 week for construction and was erected at about a cost of $95,000. Baptist reported that the team came in with all material required for construction.
The team came in with everything that they needed to build the homes. Mr. Hans, who is the manager of the team, He's an expert in forestry, and he's the one who prepare the lumbers, prepare all of the material, pressure treat them, go to the forest and cut them himself, and get his team to cut up the house and frame it up and put it together, pack it in a container and bring every bit and pieces with them. Everything that they need, they brought it with them so that they don't have any time to delay with anything at all. So that was very good. Even up to, as you can see, we had a tent over the structure. When rain was falling, it didn't prevent us from working. So we could have still worked even though the weather is bad.
Expressing gratitude to the Switzerland organization, he described the homes as a gift of high quality.
We have a team from Switzerland out of 5. This is now 2 weeks since we've been building, and we have already get up 2 houses. So I want to say at this time, thanks to the team from Switzerland for coming and assist us in our time of need, and also thanks to the government for allowing the team to be here to do this sort of work for our people. I must say it had its challenging time, but it worked out to be all right. I really appreciate what the team has done and what they will continue to do. So I'm just hoping in the future that we as Dominican will learn to appreciate and show love to people to Switzerland that sacrifice their time and monies to help us in Dominica. Once again, on behalf of the people of Marigot and the family that will be receiving the homes, I want to say thanks to the people in Switzerland for such a donation. I think it is a gift of high class. It's a valuable gift. It's the first time I see a gift like that. You could really call it a gift. That if you look on the inside, the quality of facets and things that are in there, you could see it's of standard. I can't recall anybody giving me a gift with a jacuzzi.
This valuable project came from a vision conceptualized by Baptiste and Hans Kelly.
I met Mr. Hans through Mary Sylvester. Mr. Hans came on vacation and stayed by Mary Sylvester, and Mary Sylvester had a talk with him, and realizing he was a man dealing with the forest, knowing myself and Mary's relationship for development for Dominica, she called me and asked me to have somebody for me to meet. I met with Mr. Hans and we started talking, and that's where the relationship began. So again, I want to say thanks to her.